Did you know the fiery destruction of Blue Origin's massive New Glenn rocket was not a disastrous failure, but calculated move in Jeff Bezos' high-stakes game? On Thursday, May 28, 2026, 9 p.m. at Launch Complex 36, Cape Canaveral, a 321-foot New Glenn rocket, Blue Origin's flagship, sits fueled and ready. This wasn't just any test. It was a critical static fire for NG-4, 7 B-4 engines roaring to life before a planned launch carrying Amazon's Project Kuiper satellites just days later. Then a massive chaos. A massive explosion rips through the pad. Fireballs engulf the vehicle. The blast damages the $1 billion launch infrastructure, destroys the rocket, and sends shockwaves felt for miles. No injuries. Thankfully, all personnel accounted for. Blue Origin calls it an anomaly. The internet erupts with memes and questions. But here's what the headlines miss. This wasn't a simple factory defect or random engine glitch. Rigorous pre-flight testing like static fires are deliberately high risk by design in the rocket industry. You push the hardware to its absolute limits on the ground precisely because you want failures to happen here, not at 30,000 feet, with a full payload. Blue Origin has been iterating New Glenn through multiple vehicles. Previous flights succeeded, but scaling to reliable, reusable heavy lift demands pushing boundaries. Insiders and industry analysts note that Bezos' approach has always been methodical, patient, and vertically integrated. Unlike faster, iterative rivals, Blue Origin invests heavily in ground testing infrastructure. The real factory truth. Rocket development is unforgiving. Every major player from early SpaceX RUDs, rapid unscheduled disassemblies, to historical Apollo-era incidents treats destructive tests as data gold mines. Telemetry from this event will reveal vibration modes, propellant flow issues, or ignition sequencing problems that simulations couldn't fully predict. That data accelerates fixes for future boosters. Bezos himself called it a very rough day, but committed to rebuilding. This explosion, painful as it is, represents one deliberate step in a multi-year strategy. Prove New Glenn as a true competitor for national security, commercial, and even NASA Artemis lunar cargo missions. Delays will hit Kuiper deployment and partners, but the long game is resilience. The lesson? In the new space race, spectacular failures aren't always setbacks. They're the brutal tuition for mastery. Blue Origin isn't quitting. They're engineering the next iteration stronger. The sky isn't the limit. It's the proving ground. Stay curious. The next launch will tell us if this fire forged better steel. What do you think? Necessary risk or costly mistake? Comment below.